Welcome to Eat Clean for a New You. I am so excited today because we are going to be making my absolute favorite breakfast. We're going to be making steel cut oats. You may have gone to a restaurant, to a fancy restaurant, and they have steel cut oats, and you can pay $6, $8, $12 for a bowl of steel cut oats. Where I'm going to show you how you can make steel cut oats for pennies on the dollar, and it's going to be the creamiest, most delicious experience that you have had in oatmeal. So when I was first exposed to steel cut oats, these are steel cut oats right here. I was kind of turned off by the texture. I was like, oh, steel cut oats. Most of us grew up with rolled oats. You see the difference between rolled oats and steel cut oats are that the steel cut oats are a more refined version of rolled oats. And you're going to see when we cook them that they will turn out absolutely delicious. I'm going to share some toppings that you can also put on your oatmeal a little bit later on in the program. But for now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start making these steel cut oats. I'm going to show you just how easy it is. So first, what we want to do, the ingredients that you're going to need some water. I'll be using almond milk. You can use either almond milk, coconut milk, cashew milk, whatever kind of milk that you choose. We're going to be using a cup of the steel cut oats, a little bit of salt, and some coconut oil. So to start off, we are going to take our milk and our water, and we're going to take a medium-sized saucepan, and we're going to pour 3 cups of water, and we're going to put 1 cup of almond milk. And what we're going to do with that, we're going to turn that on. We're going to put that on medium, and we're going to kind of let that simmer and shimmy, okay? It gets a little shimmery. And while that's happening, we're going to move over to here, to our skillet. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our steel cut oats, and we're going to just get them to be a little bit golden brown. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a tablespoon of coconut oil. We're going to put it inside the skillet. Oh, I just love the smell of coconut oil, don't you? So we'll put a tablespoon of coconut oil. There we go. And we're going to turn that on. We're going to let that melt. It'll only take a second. And while that's melting, again, we've combined our milk with our coconut oil, and we're going to let that come to a slight little simmer. We can turn that down because what we're going to do is we're going to take, and once this melts, we're going to take 2 minutes. And what this is going to do is this is going to bring out an amazing fragrance in the steel cut oats. It's just going to make it it's just going to give it an extra flavor that is out of this world. Coconut oil is just amazing anyway. So we're just going to move that oil around like such. And once it's warm, just a second, we're going to pour our steel cut oats in. And if you want to be very technical like me, I'll set the timer 2 minutes. And we're just going to take our wooden spoon and we're just going to roll those oats around and incorporating all that wonderful coconut oil flavor into those steel cut oats. Ooh, I can smell that. Delicious. And this is just going to make the flavor of these steel cut oats so delicious. Just so you know, the more refined the oats are, the better they are for you. So steel cut oats would be my #1 go-to for oatmeal. Next, I would probably turn to old-fashioned oats, and then lastly, what I do, instant oats. But these are the best that you can get. So we're going to let this go for a couple of minutes. It's going to pick up all that wonderful golden brown flavor. Just 2 minutes. About 30 more seconds, okay? Oh, if you were here, you could just smell wonderful aroma. Just awesome. Just love that smell. Okay, and meanwhile, we got the milk and water heating up over here. Get around, make sure you incorporate all of those oats. Make sure that getting mixed so well because again, this is gonna just be the most flavor enhanced oatmeal experience that you have ever had. It's gonna be amazing. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, 2 minutes is up. I'm gonna turn off my fire. I'm gonna take those steel cut oats and what we're gonna do is we're gonna incorporate them into the milk water mixture. So let's get it all out of there. Ordinarily, I would probably grab a rubber spatula because you know the expression, waste not, want not. I don't like to see anything wasted, okay? I want to get it all in there. What's awesome about this too is we're not just making enough oatmeal for one day, but this is going to be great for you guys that are into meal prepping and planning because we're making enough oatmeal to last us for the entire week. So you can divide this up into approximately 3 to 4 3/4 ounce cups and you can have oatmeal for the whole week. So we're going to just let that simmer in the pot for a little while. It's going to generally take 20 minutes. So if you're like me, I'm going to set my timer for 20 minutes. You're going to make sure you keep it on that low flame because you don't want it to bubble over. Okay, and after 20 minutes, voila, this is what you're going to have. You're going to have creamy, dreamy steel cut oats, just like I promised. Now, I forgot earlier to put a little salt. So if you like salt, you can, you cannot. You can put a little bit of salt in there. I am a big fan of cinnamon, so I'm going to take and put a nice little bit of cinnamon in there. Yummy. And also, I like date paste. So I'm going to add some date paste in there. Yummy. I'm putting enough for, remember we're not making oatmeal for one day, but this is going to take us a good 4 days because this will make 3 to 4 3/4 ounce cups of steel cut oats. So we're going to incorporate dates with that cinnamon. Yummy. I told you, look how creamy that is. Who knew it looked like this? Amazing. Steel cut oats. All right, so we're going to take this, drop a serving into a bowl. You know, I like the dates because they're like really caramelized. So they give it such a wonderful flavor. Then we're going to bring them over here. And we have lots of toppings to choose from. What's awesome about the steel cut oats is they can be different every single day. One day you can put mixed nuts. You can do peanut butter. You can do blueberries, chocolate chips, chia seed, ground flax, even coconut, whatever your fancy. So if you're like me and you eat steel cut oats mostly every day, you can change it up so it never has to taste the same. I personally love blueberries, so I'm going to put some blueberries on top with my dates, and then we're going to taste it. So I just right here and grab my spoon and stir all that together. Look at that, I told you, creamy, dreamy wonderfulness. Let's see. Look at that, still steamy hot. When I tell you these are good, these taste better than when I went to the restaurant. When I went to the restaurant and had steel cut oats, they weren't this good. So you gotta make them at home and you can have lots left over. This is so delicious. You know, I need to put the bowl down and finish it. But if you like what you saw, I encourage you to please subscribe, Eat Clean for a New You. Subscribe, hit that like button, and even hit that bell, okay? Let us know that you like the content that you're seeing here so we can create a lot more great content like this for you. So you have a great day, and remember, eat clean for a new you. I'm gonna just finish my oatmeal.